Okay, Nori here. Let's hurry up and do this shit before the fucking police shut this shit the fuck down. I wanted to talk about tonight, this beautiful midnight on a Saturday. Uh, kind of where fear ends and motivation begins. Like the seeds of motivation, and not even really motivation so much as it's more determination. Motivation's great and all, but that's easy. Motivation's easy as shit. If you're motivated, it's like having steroids. Of course, you're gonna want to do whatever you need to do, but determination is tolerance to pressure and doing things. So, you know, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, if you don't have determination, you're lazy." I don't really buy that. You know, I lean on the side where, depending on your environment, um, it determines a lot of your traits. Not to say you're a victim, but I do think, funnily enough, predeterminism through your environment plays a huge part when you're growing up and even into your adult life. You know, you're the average of the five people around you. You are your environment for the most part, unless you got a lot of willpower to switch shit up, and that's what it takes. But okay, so say we're gonna muster that willpower up. Where does this all start? Where do we go from here? You know, say you're just down and out, you're in a daze, you know, you're just so confused all the time, you're just making it day by day, check by check, feeling by feeling, relationship by relationship, social circle by social circle, friend group by friend group. You know, where do you kind of take the reins? Where does it all start? You know, your road to controlling and shaping your life, in my opinion, at least garnering that determination. In my experience and what I've seen through countless observations and experiences of my own, uh, consciously putting myself through the scenario over and over again and seeing people that do it to themselves unconsciously. It starts, you know, it starts where fear ends. And that's where the learning begins. And it's a learning curve. And it's not even like you develop a muscle memory, you know, the further you go and the longer you do it and the better you get at whatever you're trying to develop, whether it's like your job or social skills, just being a better person, honesty, integrity, all that kind of stuff, habits. But, you know, the second you stop, whether you know it or not, you can coast off your confidence for a very long time, but eventually, you know, doubt will creep in for the most part. You know, if you stop doing the things that led you to where you were at, you know, with no upkeep, if you just completely drop every single habit that got you there. So the doubt creeps up. And it brings you back kind of to a place of paranoia and fear over a long kind of downward spiral. You know, you start spiraling downward. The habits of negative things start to return. So, with that being said, how do you garner the determination? Well, once you kind of accept you have nothing to lose, and you don't have to hit rock bottom. Some people like when you hit rock bottom. I don't really like buy that shit either, but you just have to not be afraid to lose. And you kind of have to lose to convince, not because you have to lose or you have to sacrifice shit, but just to convince yourself that you're ready to go. I mean, that's what determinism is. It's the pressure. Whatever causes pressure for you, whatever your threshold is, once you cross that, that's when the determination starts to build. And once the determination starts to build, you get more willpower energy to push through things. And as far as